So this lens is my favorite lens as far as Canon lenses go. Let's get started. We're gonna be talking about the Canon 11-24. This will be a quick video, straight to the point on why I love this lens, what stands out, and I mean, it's beautiful. So this is one of the most, this is, I believe, the most expensive Canon lens we own, minus the 800mm, which is another story within itself. But you're spending a little over $3,000. This is a wide angle lens, but you don't get the weird fisheye look. So for me, that is crucial. As you notice, a lot of our videos were in big epic landscapes, so to show that off, you want a big wide lens. So that's why I've gone with this one, is because there's very little distortion with 11-24 on a RED camera. Now the sensor we have on our RED camera is a super 35mm 8K sensor, so it's slightly cropped compared to something like what we're shooting on now, 5D Mark IV, where it is a full frame sensor. So by putting this on the RED, it makes it a little bit wider than normal. Before this lens right here, and I'll have a bunch of examples popping up, anything within the last year and a half, if it was a wide angle shot, it was filmed on this right here. If you watch our Kentucky video we did, the Bike Parkour 2.0 video, that was all shot on here minus a couple shots, which you'll know because it'll be more telephoto style. This is a lens. We've been using it ever since then. Before that, this is the lens that we used. It was the Canon 16-35mm 2.8. This is an f4, so it doesn't do as well in low light, but with the RED sensor, it does well in low light because of how low the sensor can go. This lens right here, this literally is the lens that started my career on YouTube. If you watch all the first 3 years of the YouTube channel, any wide angle style shot, landscape shot, this was the exact lens that we used. Since then, the last year or so, they've come out with a new edition of this lens, which we've kind of put this to the side and got that one. The other one, the newer one that's come out since then, it's a little bit sharper on the edges, so that is why we've slightly retired this lens. But this lens is also very important to me because this is a lens that was used to start our career. And right now, as we're speaking, we're filming with a Canon 16-35mm. It's actually the new edition of this lens, so there you have it, true story right there. But going back to it, this is the lens that I use for all of our shoots, and I love it. It's a beautiful lens. It's a little wide. The downside with this lens is the low light, f4. The other big thing is you can't put filters on it because the lens actually bows out. So if you look at something like this, I take the lens cap off, I can put a polarizer and ND filter on here with the 11-24 because of the way it is engineered, because of how wide it is. You can't do that with this. So there you have it. That is the talk of the town for today. This is my favorite lens as far as Canon goes that we've used on most of our videos within the last couple years. I want to know what you want to see in the next video. We want to answer your big questions because these are little short videos. We can get straight to the point and answer your questions. So leave your questions down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. Over and out.